Andrew with mobileburn.com once again, and I'm looking at some of the differences in the software of what we get with the new G3. Now, you might have noticed that they follow the trend of flattening everything. When I go into the notification area, I don't see the big levels and the several bezels and dimensions that they've had in their design. Everything's more like a 2D flat image. So you can see I have the quick remote and all of that. And if I want to edit it, I can choose which features appear on the device. So I'll take off all these other ones that I don't want, and now I have a simpler way to look at my notification area. If I swipe down with 2 fingers, it doesn't go to the extended version like we've seen on some other devices. It's still just the regular version. And I have my notifications. If I swipe up with 2 fingers, I can dismiss them fairly easily. In the dialer app, you've got several different tabs. You've got call logs. I can see all the people that have called in the past, and they have more of the circle icon. That's going to be a big theme of the new design of LG's user interface. They incorporate circles a lot more often. You'll notice that when you look at icons, when you look at photo IDs, certain aspects of the design as well. In the mail app, the messaging app, excuse me, you see the same thing. So everyone, HTC, Samsung, Windows, Microsoft, Apple, they're all embracing that flat design, and LG isn't any different. It's also got this new keyboard. This is an international model, like I mentioned, so it's currently set to Korean, which I do not speak, but all our Korean viewers out there, I'm sure you can tell that this has a pretty different layout. The cool thing about this is that you can actually make some adjustments, so when you're typing, it's going to increase the size of your keyboard. So you can drag it down, so if I want more space for my keyboard, I can drag it up and increase the size and change the display. If I want less space, I can drag it down and ready. They do place limits on how high or how low you can go, but because this is such a big screen and it's such a wide screen, it's nice to have that option of being able to make adjustments. As you start typing, they start making suggestions. So let me see if I can go somewhere where I can type. I'll go into the folder, go into quick memo. Okay, and I'll start typing Andrew, and you see they have recommendations for different words that I can insert, and they have it pretty large, and I can also add some formatting things within the Q Memo app. So if I choose to make it bold, I can do is the greatest person, and as I press in, they didn't do the autocorrect, but I'm sure you can fix that in the settings later on. This is the Q Memo app. You should be familiar to most of you. You can have text, you can have drawing and your little on-screen annotations, and if you want to get rid of something, you just erase. You can also take screenshots and then bring it up in Q Memo and have it open up. These are the floating apps that we've seen before. You can have them full screen, small screen, resize them, move their positioning, or you can just get rid of them completely. This also has knock code, so when you want to unlock the screen, you can actually just tap a pattern. It's broken down into 4 sections, so I have to tap a unique pattern, so I'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and just like that, it turns on. And it does that every time that you try to get onto the screen. So you can have a backup code in case you forget your pattern, or in case you mess up, and there's a variety of different ways that you can unlock the device. To get to that page, all you have to do is go to Settings, Display, and then Lock Screen, and then you can choose the method that how you're unlock it. You can enter your knock code, which I have to do once again. Okay, wait. Alright, there it goes. I figured it out just by randomly tapping on the screen. You might want to find another way other than randomly tapping to figure out how to get back in. So make sure to remember your knock code when you use the device. Now, a big part of the software is that they want to make it designed to be smarter for you. And one of the things they do is have this little thing called Smart Notice. These basically alert you to things without you having to do anything. So right now it tells me the weather and the time, which is good, but it says that it's also a little bit, it's very cloudy, so that means it might rain. I might want to bring my umbrella. Thankfully, that's something that I did today. Other things that will tell you in case you have files that have been on the air without being accessed for a while, or apps that haven't been opened in a while. If you have missed a phone call alert that you haven't attended to yet, You also see here that I have a goals achieved, so I've burned 758 calories just by walking with the phone in here. Yes, it does include apps for walking, so I can tap on it and it'll bring up LG Health, which is one app that taps into that information. When I go back to the home screen, I can see more, and some of these things will notify you. Some of them might be handled by other apps like Google Now or some of your weather apps. Some of them might be your own particular health app like Endomondo. But if you want something that's integrated into your phone and automatic, this is an option that's available to you. If you tap on the gear icon in the top right corner, it brings up the settings page. And from here, I can choose if I let these cards notify me. I can also choose the sound or the way they notify me. I can have it in vibrate mode only, and it can also give me callback reminders, birthday notifications, contact suggestions, weather alerts, battery saver, and the smart cleaning. If there's something that I don't want to have notify me anymore, for instance, I already have an app that notifies me when my friends are having birthdays, I can just turn that off and not be stacked up when I get more information.